Apple CEO Tim Cook defended the company in his first interview about the standoff over the San Bernardino gunman's iPhone. He calls the government's request to unlock it bad for America. Jeff Pegues is in Washington. Show us Apple's case. Jeff, good morning.
Good morning. Apple executives and the tech giant's attorneys say this is a slippery slope. Tomorrow, the company will put its arguments in writing when it's expected to file its legal challenge to the government.
Some things are hard, and some things are right, and some things are both. This is one of those things.
Speaking publicly about the controversy, Apple CEO Tim Cook laid out his reasons for refusing a court order to unlock the iPhone of Syed Farook, one of the terrorists behind the deadly attack in San Bernardino 3 months ago.
To oppose your government on something doesn't feel good. And to oppose it on something where we are advocating for civil liberties, which they are supposed to protect, it is incredibly ironic.
Cook says the decision would compel the company to write new software, creating a key that he says, in the wrong hands, could make all iPhones vulnerable to hackers.
Our smartphones are loaded with our intimate conversations, our financial data, our health records. They're also loaded with the location of our kids in many cases.
Cook says Apple has cooperated with law enforcement, but contends investigators made a crucial error by telling Farook's employer, San Bernardino County, to reset his iCloud password. Apple says that limited the information that could be retrieved. But even with the password change, the FBI says there may still be information on the phone that would not be accessible without Apple's assistance.
If a court can ask us to write this piece of software, think about what else they could ask us to write. Maybe it's an operating system for surveillance. Maybe it's the ability for the law enforcement to turn on the camera. This is not what should be happening in America.
I think this is going to be a question for the American people and their Congress to decide if we want to make these communications devices immune to warrants when we know that they're used in crimes all the time.
Cook and other tech giants like Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates agree that this issue will ultimately have to be decided by Congress.
Eventually, as it has been with the Patriot Act, this will all be subject to democratic discussion.
Today, FBI Director James Comey will be on Capitol Hill, where he is expected to discuss the government's case against Apple. Nora.
All right, Jeff, thank you so much. The debate continues.